How do you get the IRS to issue approximately tens of millions of dollars in refunds? Well, the short answer is you ask for tens of millions in refunds on hundreds of fraudulent tax returns. Between 2014 through 2016, a four-man team of tax cheats took their talents across the country and recruited more than 200 participants in at least 19 states for their multi-million-dollar tax fraud scheme. According to court documents and statements made in court, Backstrom was the main promoter of the scheme and Mehef Bey was one of his co-conspirators. Their scheme involved recruiting clients and preparing false tax returns on the client's behalf by convincing them their mortgages and other debts entitled them to tax refunds. Between 2014 and 2016, Backstrom and Bey held seminars across the country to publicize the scheme. As part of the scheme, Backstrom, Bey and their other co-conspirators helped prepare and file tax returns for the participants that sought more than $64 million refunds from the IRS. These tax returns falsely claimed that banks and other financial institutions had withheld large amounts of income tax from the participants, thereby entitling the clients to a refund. In reality, the financial institutions had not paid any income to, or withheld any taxes from, these individuals. To make the refund claims appear legitimate, however, Backstrom, Bey and their co-conspirators filed fraudulent tax documents with the IRS that matched the withholding information listed on the tax returns, making them appear as if they had been issued by the banks. Backstrom and Bey both admitted they and their co-conspirators concealed their roles in the scheme by, among other things, indicating the false tax returns had been self-prepared, submitting false IRS forms designed to appear as if they were created by the participants' financial institutions, and coaching the participants on how to conceal the scheme from the IRS. Backstrom and Bey further admitted they and their co-conspirators charged participants approximately $10,000 to $15,000 in fees for the preparation of each tax return. Backstrom, Bey and their other two co-conspirators, Aqueron and Yomarie Febres, have pleaded guilty for their roles in this scheme. Backstrom, aka Shariyf Noble, of Milledgeville, Georgia was sentenced to more than 8 years and Mehef Bey aka Arthur Daniels, of Charlotte, North Carolina was sentenced to 11 years in prison. In addition to the term of imprisonment, the district judge also ordered both defendants to serve 3 years of supervised release and pay approximately $26,350,630 in restitution to the IRS. Aqueron of Claremont, Florida pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. In addition to the term of imprisonment, the district judge also ordered Aqueron to serve 3 years of supervised release and pay approximately $5.9 million in restitution to the IRS. Yomarie Febres of Covington, Georgia pleaded guilty and was sentenced to more than 4 years in prison. In addition to the term of imprisonment, the district judge also ordered Febres to serve 2 years of supervised release and pay $11,140,842.65 in restitution to the IRS. The restitution total between the four individuals totals more than $43 million. Do any of you believe at least half of the total restitution will be paid back? I don't think so and will not be holding my breath.